Hello and welcome to MoReece J TV, and shout out to the MOGANG and everybody that rides with the MOGANG, whether it be Clover Squad, the real McCoy family, Noble Nation, whoever it may be, Lyrical Assassins, all of you guys, shout out to you. So, I've been waiting for something from my man Holo, and he's dropped something. He's dropped a remix to The Bucks. This is called The Middle. This is Holo featuring Kevin Hues, produced by Big Jeezy. I think that's what it says. I'm sure it said Big Jeezy. Someone's chopped off the end. Yeah, Big Jeezy. So, this one dropped yesterday, I believe. Yesterday. So, although it could be later in yesterday, depends how quick I edit this reaction and get it up to you. I'm going to look stupid if I don't upload it till tomorrow, but I'm sure I'll upload it today. So this one's called The Middle. It's the remix to The Bucks, and it's featuring Kevin Hues. I've never heard Kevin Hues before. I've never listened to any of his stuff, so it'll be interesting to see who Kevin Hues is and what he's coming with. And you never know, it might be someone else I might be dipping into the future. So without further ado, guys, this is your boy Holo featuring Kevin Hues, The Middle, produced by Big Jeezy. Let's go. I don't know why it is. I'm the biggest hater of auto-tune to date. Hate it. But there's been about 3 or 4 tracks now this year. One of them was yesterday, where I've been pretty cool with it, and it sounds pretty good in some tracks. I think there is a way you're supposed to use it. I mean, if you're using it to cover up the fact you can't sing, that's when I hate it. Or if the people are overusing it and then, you know, they put auto-tune and just start shouting, that's when I hate it. And in club music, it does my head in. But this sounds very subtle with it, and it fits well with the beat. It's almost like blending in really well with the beat. So far, okay, I'm being a bit more accepting to auto-tune now.
Missing out, but was never the type to be pissed about it. Cause I was used to walk around under a rain cloud, thinking nobody gave a shit about it. But I was thinking no shit.
Listen to that. Listen to that. That was fire.
I wonder why you've been so little. You finna take a hold of the loss. I never been the man in the middle. I was just a middle child missing out, but was never the type to be pissed about it. Cause I was used to walk around under a rain cloud, thinking nobody gave a shit about it.
So he was a middle child. He was missing out on everything. You know, he was like left to the side. But he didn't care. He was always walking around, you know, in a dark place. It was almost normal for him. He was already there. No one needed to no one needed to leave him out. He already felt like an outsider in a way. Middle child syndrome, as they call it over here. I don't know if they call it that over there, but that was lit.
I was thinking, no shit, I hope nobody noticed. So when I come out the ground, everybody doubt him. Cause I know when I show them, they'll be hopping on the boat and then I'll go and blow it up. Watch them drown. Never been the man in the middle, but I'm going to the top. Let me get a drink on the rocks. I've been trying to think out the box. Fuck a coat, made it make need a sauce. You might be thinking, Jesus, a lot. But I'ma need more cheese in a pot. I'ma need the ice, make a freeze on the spot. I'll be looking nice, but I'm not. Like a price for the drop. Get ready for fire like look, I got some piece of the game like Bob. Picking up speed like Mach. I outline the beat and chalk. Ain't nothing cheaper than talk. And I ain't just walking the walk, bitch. jogging and making these rappers start tapping like clogging. You won't see me coming up out of the fog till I'm balling on all of them, huh? Bitch, trip when I walk, haters gon' flinch when I.
This is fire. This is absolutely fire. So music must have been like your, like escape in a way. Music must have been like where the only place that you felt. Let me just roll that back before I talk any further.
Looking nice, but I'm not like a price for the drop. Get ready for fire like look, I got some keys to the game like Bach, picking up speed like Mach. I outline the beat and chalk. Ain't nothing cheaper than talk. And I ain't just walking the walk, bitch. I'm jogging and making these rappers start tapping like clogging. You won't see me coming up out of the fog till I'm balling on all of them, huh? Bitch, trip when I walk, haters gon' flinch when I.
So yeah, music is his way of expressing all of this. Like, it didn't matter to him. It didn't matter to him where where people placed him. It didn't matter to him, like, if, you know, being the middle child, being the outsider, being the one that was always pushed to the side. It didn't matter to him because he was able to get what he wanted out of the music. And he's just progressed over time. He's getting faster, you know, he's getting better at it. This is fire.
I ain't gon' flinch at the cost. Pockets on swole like a boss. You finna take a whole nother loss. Yeah, never been the man in the middle. I'ma call the plays in the shots. I wonder why you paying so little. You finna take a whole nother loss. Water gon' drip when I walk. Haters gon' flinch when I talk. I ain't gon' flinch at the cost. Pockets on swole like a boss. You finna take a whole nother loss. Yeah, never been the man in the middle. I'ma call the plays in the shots. I wonder why you paying so little. You finna take a whole nother loss. Look, I'm moonwalking with the boombox in my room. Sing it to a room, yelling at a room, but do your job. If it's me versus Dr. Doom, who you got? Oops.
I swear he said he used to moonwalk with a boombox. See, listen. And go back about there.
Water gon' drip when I walk. Haters gon' flinch when I talk. I ain't gon' flinch at the cost. Pockets on swole like a boss. You finna take a whole nother loss. Yeah, never been the man in the middle. I'ma call the plays in the shots. I wonder why you paying so little. You finna take a whole nother loss. Look, I'm moonwalking with the boombox in my room. Sing it to a room, yelling at a room, but do your job. If it's me.
So he used to moonwalk with a boombox in his room. Did he say singing to a broom? That's a fire. It made me laugh because I envisioned what you were saying. I just envisioned Holo moonwalking with a boombox and a broom.
First Dr. Doom, who you got? Oops, I put you on the spot. I forgot y'all are incompetent. I put out holotapes, nobody copping it. Boo. 2 months later, only got.
No, I did. I loved Holotapes, and I think I did do the EP reaction. I'm sure of it. I did, and to be honest, I was baffled. Holo, I was baffled because I loved every track, like Holotapes, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm sure you had a Crypt reaction on was it Da Vinci, Crypt and Dwayne. I'm sure did a reaction to the Da Vinci. Now, I'll tell you why I'm baffled. One, because that track Da Vinci should have easily sold that EP to anyone that heard it. Two, that EP was fire. And I think, to be honest, like, I don't know what audience you're aiming for, Holo, and I don't know how old you are, but I strongly feel your type of hip hop targets my age group. I'm coming up around 35. Like head on. I absolutely, because to me your hip hop is like how and I was just saying in my Jackson Pierce reaction, which is why I dig Jackson Pierce's recent track with Little Dobbs, that hip hop, like it just screams hip hop. It's not like today's hip hop where it's hip hop that sounds a little bit like this. It's hip hop with this vibe, with that vibe. It is strictly hip hop with your music, and that's lit to me. Like I think I've said before, sometimes I listen to music and it's like it's come out straight out of 90s New York, which was like some of the best hip hop going. And so I'm baffled myself. Holotapes was lit. Don't go by the numbers. It was lit. It just needs to be put in front, maybe more people. Which, you know, maybe we should do that. Maybe we should push the Holotapes further. You know, because I can't understand why people when you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna really sort of like push your Holotapes to as many people as possible, because that spoke volume to me. That line there. Spoke volumes to me, because it shouldn't. People should be copying that.
400 views on YouTube. I should be happy. I had quick reacting, it got me a boost. Some people clicked on me, cool, but the ones who've been sticking around are the reason I do this. The people who really do fuck with my music put on some headphones and bump their head to it. The fact that actually happens to me feels like magic. I couldn't imagine it, truthfully. So thank you.
And that's what it's all about. And that's what it's all about. And that's important. That's really important, because you know, it's all well and good. This is what I try and keep in mind when I do my reaction videos. It's all well and good gassing people up. It's all well and good making people feel good about their craft. But the best form of showing real, showing the artist that they've really done something special is to listen to it and enjoy it. And the more people that do that, the more these artists get a drive. Money doesn't even really come into like sales, and money doesn't really come into it anymore. It plays a part eventually. If you're an independent artist, eventually you need some form of income. You've either got to work and make music, or you're going to need to try and do something to make sure that music gives you a comfortable life. Granted, that's understandable, but to do that, the passion needs to be the driving force, and to feed that passion, you need to touch audiences. You need to touch them, like he said. You know, the biggest thing for him is if you are going to put your headphones on and bump his stuff and actually listen to it and enjoy it. That's the biggest credit. So this is why I always try and pay attention to that when I do my reactions, and actually understand that this person is looking, they want to see your reaction, not because they want you to gas them up and more people to see it. That plays a small part, but what they really want to see is how it genuinely hits you, and it gives them an idea of what, you know, what verses were successful, what verses weren't so successful. Was the hook okay? Did the beat work? Did the overall track, you know, entertain that person? That's the biggest thing. And this is why I've got a lot of respect for a fellow UK reactor, So You Got Bars, because he does that. He will tell you if he thinks something's absolute trash. He will not hold back. He will tell you that, and how you take it is how you take it. But at the end of the day, he's giving you the option to re-look at your craft and go in a different direction. And he doesn't come out and actually say this is trash. He doesn't do that. What he does is he'll pinpoint bits that he wasn't sure about or he doesn't like, but he'll also pinpoint parts that he thought was fire and thought that, you know, what lane he thinks you should go in. Now, that doesn't mean that he's any pinnacle. He's not. None of us are. We're no pinnacles of, you know, what these artists should be doing, but he's giving you an idea, because there might be a ton of people that feel the same way. And yeah, I think it's important to give these guys not just a reaction, but a semi-review of their music. And the only criticism I'd have with yourself, Holo, but actually at the same time it would be a criticism and a compliment, is sometimes it feels like forever when you drop something. But at the same time, when you do drop something, I always find it's on point. So maybe you're one of those artists that would rather take your time and drop really good content rather than just drop something every week or every 2 weeks and it be subpar. Totally get that. But I probably notice more now that I've been doing my promotional Lyrical Assassins, that I keep feeling like, am I forgetting about him, or is he just not dropped nothing? And so what I will do though, because of the line about the Holotapes, is every so often I'm just going to push the Holotapes and encourage other reactors to do the same, because that is lit. You to be honest, that EP was lit, so don't think that it wasn't. It was.
We gon' prove anyone hating is wrong. My name is a name that belongs, and maybe the road that I'm taking is long, but I'm taking this on. I ain't racing no clocks, I'm embracing the knocks, so I'm raising my stock, and I won't get complacent. I'll make some mistakes, but I ain't afraid to get a little pain on my swag. I gon' trip when I walk, haters gon' flinch when I talk. I ain't gon' flinch at the cost. Pockets on swole like a boss. You finna take a whole nother loss. Yeah, never been the man in the middle. I'ma call the plays in the shots. I wonder why you paying so little. You finna take a whole nother loss. Water gon' drip when I walk. Haters gon' flinch when I talk. I ain't gon' flinch at the cost. Pockets on swole like a boss. You finna take a whole nother loss. Yeah, never been the man in the middle. I'ma call the plays in the shots. I wonder why you paying so little. You finna take a whole nother loss.
Banger, banger. No, Holo and Kevin Hues. Kevin Hues, that was that very catchy hook there, really catchy. And again, I'm a big hater of auto-tune, but I had nothing to. I had no criticism of that hook. You made it work. You made it work, and I think that's what's important with this auto-tune stuff. There's a lot of people that just throw it on there, but you seem to know how to do it and you know how to use it properly. So shout out to you for that. Really enjoyed that. And Holo, man, those verses, they were very telling. I mean, as I said, I think your EP definitely deserved a far more recognition. I believe it still does. I don't know whether it might take, I don't know, maybe a music video to one of the tracks on there. Maybe drop like a track as a single with like a little video. I don't know what it would take. Maybe some paid reactions from some of that, but to be honest, you've already really done that, haven't you, with the, I don't know if you did pay, but I'm assuming you did, with like Dwayne and Crypt. And to be honest, I don't know why, you know, because to me, well, you saw my Da Vinci reaction when I done that Da Vinci reaction. I went crazy. Guys, if you haven't heard Holo's Da Vinci, do please go check it out. You would think it had just been dropped by somebody in the mainstream that's been, you know, been in the mainstream for the past 10 years. It really did. It was a fire track, and yeah, you slept on, Holo. It's a fact. You are slept on. But I don't think you'll be slept on for long, because you've got the talent. The talent's there. You're not just pulling off lucky tracks. You really have got talent. Like on your EP, the beats were fire, the hooks were fire, all the verses were fire. I enjoyed the whole EP reaction. I enjoyed doing it. That's the main thing. I enjoyed doing it. It wasn't like I was doing a favour or it was just something to get out of the way. I really enjoyed the EP reaction, and it's just a shame that it didn't hit as many people. But I think maybe that might just be an exposure thing. Maybe more people really do need to see it. But yeah, man, this was fire. I really enjoyed this, Holo, 100%. And yeah, I'm just hoping more people do recognise you as the artist that you are, and that's straight from the heart, my man. But I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. It's a patience game sometime, isn't it? It's not just hard work. It's a patience game as well. So, guys, you've been watching MoReece J TV, and I thank you for watching MoReece J TV. Don't forget, go check out all of my Lyrical Assassins. I'll leave the IG and Twitter name in the description below, so you can go follow us over there. Also, go check out my hip hop shop, which is on Facebook. I'll leave a link to my hip hop shop in the description below. All of our Lyrical Assassins music gets posted over there from various streaming platforms, including other stuff, other hip hop merch over there. If you want to get yourself a MoReece J TV t-shirt from my Teespring store, I'll leave a link to my Teespring store in the description below. We've also got our Mo Vaseline line of merch over there, so go check that out. And we've got our Lyrical Assassins line of merch over there, so go check that out as well. And if you're a big Eminem fan, go join our group on Facebook, Eminem Rap God. Just type that in on Facebook, go join that group over there, we'll take care of you. There are a few other groups that have called themselves Eminem Rap God now. They never used to be, but there is. So if you have trouble finding mine, just hit me up in the DMs and I'll give you the link. So guys, you've been watching MoReece J TV, and I'll catch you again in a little bit. Take care, guys.